Okay, in this video, we're talking about how film distribution works in the U.S. And I can take it from the example that I own a film distribution company that does sales internationally. In the U.S. and Canada, we do direct distribution. And these days, there are a lot of platforms that you can distribute on. A lot of times, first, you'll go to, we'll have a film and we'll go to some of the ones that are the bigger ones that can buy out, like meaning a Netflix, an Amazon, a Hulu, Roku, that could come in and give an amount of money to buy it out. And sometimes it won't be for the whole movie forever. It might be just a window, 6 months, 9 months, 18 months, right? And so that's always our first step. Now, if that doesn't all of those people pass, then that's when we start approaching the platforms directly. And any good distributor will have direct relationships with these platforms. And when I talk about those, I talk about TVOD, SVOD, and AVOD. TVOD, transactional VOD. Perfect examples like on Apple TV and iTunes, where you're going to pay a fee to watch just one particular program, one particular movie. The next would be your SVODs, which is like Netflix, where you pay a monthly subscription and you can watch whatever's is on the platform. And then the third would be your AVOD, like Tubi, which is free to watch as long as you watch the ads. And then there's these hybrids, by the way, like Paramount Plus is a hybrid, Hulu has a hybrid, where you pay a fee, a subscription fee, but you're going to watch ads, and they can lower the subscription fee based on the fact of how many ads they're going to show you, or if they're not going to show you ads at all. But anyway, those are the platforms. So distribution in the U.S. kind of works if they're doing it right, that you're going to try for the big ones first, see where that goes, and then ultimately afterwards you're going to go directly to the platforms, potentially DVD and Blu-ray if the film kind of warrants it. Sometimes, I mean, that's a shrinking market, and you have to have kind of a more specific film for that. But you're talking about Amazon, iTunes, Google Play, Vudu, Tubi, Pluto, even YouTube down the road, and then YouTube. There's a TVOD version of YouTube that's attached with Google Play. And these are just ones off the top of my head. In demand, and then all types of TV, and so bottom line is there's a lot of platforms these days to get out to. And if your film is done right, look, it's not something where you can give me the film today and it's going to be on in 2 weeks. It's going to take time. Where the delivery, I would say it's probably earliest would be like a 3-month window from like if I got the film tomorrow to getting it out to those platforms. But if you're taking time to try to pitch it around to some bigger ones first, then that's going to add time to it. So there is a turnaround, so you have to understand that. But ultimately, if you can have your film on multiple platforms, making money from all those platforms with some good marketing and ad buys and all that stuff, you can do very well.